What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about how to get every single evolution. We're talking about the name trick and the normal trick. 10 cents below. As always, if you want to look at any certain one, let's get into it. Okay, first let's talk about the name tricks. The name tricks are pretty much nicknames you can give an EV, which will automatically allow you to evolve a EV into whatever evolution you want depending on what name you gave it. Note these name tricks only work one time for each evolution. So for example, let's say use a name trick for Umbreon. After I've used it for Umbreon, I can no longer use that name trick to get another Umbreon, but I can use the Espeon name trick once on the Espeon. So remember, one time each evolution, so make sure you save it on a EV you really want to evolve, for example, like a shiny EV or a Hundo EV. So the name trick for Sylveon is Kira, so K-I-R-A. Give your EV that name, it'll automatically evolve into Sylveon, but you can only use it one time. For Leafeon, it's gonna be Linea with two N's. For Glaceon, it's gonna be Rhea. For Espeon, it's gonna be Sakura. For Umbreon, it's gonna be Tameo. For Vaporeon, it's gonna be Rainer. For Jolteon, it's gonna be Sparky. And for Flareon, it's gonna be Pyro. I've heard these name tricks actually have a meaning to them, so if anyone knows them, comment below, because I hear like Pyro is something to do with fire. I think Sakura is like some anime thing. I'm not 100% sure. Comment below if you know them. But that's the name tricks. Name your EV that and it'll work one time. Let's say you've used the name trick and you want to get a certain evolution. So how do we do it? Well, Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon are the hardest to get because they are all three randomly rolled when you randomly evolve an EV. When coming to an EV that you haven't done anything to, it's gonna have that question evolve button. And when you evolve it, there's a chance that it becomes a Jolteon, a Flareon, or a Vaporeon randomly rolled. You might get 5 Vaporeons in a row. It's super random. There's like a 33% chance for each of them. For example, here I'm evolving it. We got a Vaporeon. Let's evolve another EV over here, and we got another Vaporeon. So there's just gonna randomly 3 of them are gonna roll once you've used the name tricks. The Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon name tricks are the most important because once you've used them, there's no way to guarantee you can get one of those 3. It's gonna be randomly rolled. So if you have a nice shiny or a nice 100% IV and you want a specific Jolteon, there's no way to get it because it's gonna be randomly rolled. What about Umbreon and Espeon? Well, what you need to do for Umbreon and Espeon is first of all, make the EV your buddy. So you're gonna wanna come over here, swap buddies. You're gonna wanna search EV, choose the EV you wanna evolve. Let's say we're gonna evolve this one. Now the EV is my buddy, I have to play with it and get it on the map. So give it a couple berries until that meter is full, it'll get on the map. A golden raspberry will instantly fill it. Once it's on the map with you, you have to walk 10 kilometers. So if I come over here, you can check your progress by scrolling to the right and showing how many kilometers you've walked together, which is gonna be 10. I'm gonna play a video now, which is a simple trick on how to pretty much walk a bit, like 1 kilometer, and then skip the rest of the walking and instantly get 10 kilometers filled. I'm using a Feebas as the example in this video, but it works as well for an EV. Check it out. First thing you're gonna have to do is put him as your buddy, and you're gonna have to walk at least 1 kilometer with it. Then go ahead, scroll down, click swap buddies, and swap into any other Pokemon. Once you're swapped into the other Pokemon, just swap back to the Feebas. Now, if I come back to the Feebas, scroll over, you can see 3.42. It doubled the amount of kilometers we've done. You can even see in this menu over here, we're at 3.4 out of the 20 kilometers. You can go ahead and keep switching in and out your buddy until you hit those 20 kilometers. Of course, the more you initially walk, the less times you're gonna have to swap out to hit the 20 kilometer threshold. Pretty much walk 1 kilometer, start switching your buddy until you reach the 20, and then you can go ahead and evolve. So yeah, once you've gone ahead and walked your buddy, you can just switch it in and out and get those extra couple kilometers until you reach the 10. Then once you reach the 10, if you evolve it during the nighttime, you will get an Umbreon. The outline will show. So if you're curious on if you're gonna get an Umbreon, you need to make sure that the outline is there. But if you walk the 10 kilometers with it, evolve it during the night, you'll get an Umbreon. And if you evolve it during the day, you will get a Espeon. So pretty much just walk 10 kilometers, evolve it during the night or the day to get Umbreon or Espeon, depending on which one you want. Again, make sure the outline is there to guarantee that you will be getting that evolution. If you still have that question mark, which we saw at the start with the Vaporeon, Jolteon, or Flareon evolutions, then it'll automatically go into one of those 3 and you won't be getting the evolution you want. So make sure the outline is there. Now let's talk about Leafeon and Glaceon. So there's these items in the game called the Mossy Lure and the Glacial. This is what they look like, Mossy Lure, Glacial Lure. You can get these through special research tasks, and I think you can also buy them in the shop. Yeah, right there for 200 coins each, kind of expensive. If you drop one of those down at a Pokestop, so for example, let's say I was near this Pokestop, I'm gonna go ahead, click the plus, and then I'm gonna choose a Glacial or a Mossy Lure. If you drop it down and then go into any EV, you will see an outline for Glaceon if you use the Glacial Lure, Leafeon if you use the Mossy Lure. So pretty much what you have to do is drop down a lure, or you can steal off someone else's lure if they drop down a Glacial or a Mossy Lure, and then go ahead and simply you can just go ahead and evolve the Pokemon. It'll take the 25 candies like all the other evolutions, and it'll instantly evolve. So pretty much you just need to be near those 2 lures, pretty much just standing on them. Like I can't do it from this far. I'll have to go up to the active lure module on the Pokestop. Then you can go ahead, click the evolve button. It's super easy to do. Just make sure the outline is there like always for Leafeon or Glaceon, and you'll be able to get it. Finally, what you have to do for Sylveon. Sylveon is the new release in Pokemon Go. To evolve an EV into Sylveon, again, you can use the name trick like any of the other evolutions, but once you've used that, you need to get 70 hearts with an EV as your buddy. Pretty much you just want to come over here. I've gotten 1 heart with it right now, but I need to get 70 of these. So it's going to take a couple of days. Let's say I get 3 give your buddy a treat hearts, 1 play together, 3 battle together, and take snapshot. That's 8 hearts every single day. 8 hearts a day times 9 days is 72 hearts. It's gonna take you around like 8 to 9 days to get those 70 hearts. And then once you do that, there will be the outline for Sylveon. You can click the evolve button and easily get it. So this one probably takes the longest, I would say. It's a lot easier to walk 10 kilometers to get Umbreon and Espeon than it is to get 70 hearts with your buddy, as there is a heart limit cap a day. Of course, you can get your buddy excited and do it a lot faster, but we're not gonna get into that today. But that's pretty much how you get Sylveon in Pokemon Go and how you get all the other evolutions. Comment below if you have any questions about how to get any certain evolution or any of that. And I'd love to know if someone knows the theories behind them and what they actually mean and all that. But that's pretty much the video, guys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Follow for more tips, baby. Peace.